morning, Crystal. And good thing there's a treat on the pumps because not so much in the weather. As we take a look here, we start the day with a mix of sun and cloud. We're going to continue to see some increased cloudiness heading into our region and then some rainfall, especially in western parts of Nova Scotia throughout the course of this evening. Rain is expected to fall in heavy amounts throughout all of the Maritimes throughout the course of the weekend. But for today, we're looking at highs of 24 in Fredericton, 21 in Charlottetown, and 20 in Halifax.
Turn 7:01, 7:31 if you're in Newfoundland and parts of Labrador. Amanda is off today. I'm with you, Anna, on this first weekend of September.
Right?
Yeah. Didn't you love all the back-to-school photos? Like, I don't have kids myself, but I have just lived for all of them. I just think they're so sweet. And my gosh, kids look so good today rather than those windbreakers we used to wear back in the day.
Right? I know. It's like a whole different fashion. I'm actually channeling my grade 12 look.
I love it.
For today with the kilt and,
Did you go to school and wear uniforms?
Yep. Catholic school.
Same.
Yeah, in Ontario.
In Ontario.
Where the uniforms like this just doesn't.
And it was literally like these colors. I bought this kilt and I was like, oh, this kilt is so cute. And then I was like, why is this giving me flashbacks? And then I realized that this is the exact outfit I used to wear.
Well, throw that on next year when we do the Broadcove Scottish concert. You can do a little Scottish dancing as well. Like, you're fitting right in.
We love it.
School, Maritimes. Yep. Scottish history, you're making it all happen for us today.
So this first Friday of September, we are going to continue to see some sunnier skies, especially over in New Brunswick and Prince Edward Island. A mix of sun and cloud over in most of Nova Scotia for today. If we take a look at our radar and satellite, we're seeing a little bit of cloud coverage coming through. But the watches and warnings is what we need to talk about right now. So first off, we have a special weather statement in effect for the southeastern portion of New Brunswick over onto Prince Edward Island and for the majority of Nova Scotia. Now, there is a system coming into the region bringing significant rainfall with it. There is a rainfall warning in western Nova Scotia, and that is impacting also into Halifax. So taking a look at what the statement is, that's going to start on Saturday morning. We're going to see locally higher amounts than that 30 to 50 milliliters that is expected, that is expected. And if that is going to be in the southern and eastern portions of New Brunswick, central and eastern Nova Scotia, and for all of Prince Edward Island. Now, taking a look at the rainfall warning. So that is going to begin this evening. That's going to begin tonight and happen all the way through till Saturday night. We're looking at total rainfall amounts between 40 and 60 millimeters and 100 millimeters in certain areas. So there is significant rain coming into the region, and that is because we're going to experience this low pressure system that's working itself into our region. It has some tropical components to it. It's not necessarily going to become a tropical storm as it enters our region, but it is going to bring significant rainfall. So while it hits into Saturday, it's going to hit cooler water temperatures, and that means that it's not going to be a tropical storm per se, but again, it's going to bring winds, it's going to bring rain, and that's going to be something that we'll continue to feel throughout the weekend into Sunday as well. As we take a look at our rainfall amounts for the course of the next 24 hours, you can see that significant rainfall amounts in that, especially that western portion of Nova Scotia. But for today, what are we looking at? We're looking at mostly sunny skies, more average type temperatures, fog clearing throughout the course of the morning. Into Prince Edward Island, increasing clouds throughout the afternoon. Mostly sunny to start the day over in Cape Breton. And as we head into mainland Nova Scotia, we're going to see increase in cloud. Of course, that rain starting heavy this evening, especially in the western portion of Nova Scotia. High temperatures over in Labrador, sunny conditions, a little bit cooler up north, and sunny with a high humidex in Newfoundland. Welcome back. It is 7:26 already.
I know.
A new push for the urgent expansion of licensed daycare spaces across the country as government promise of $10 a day childcare fell short for many parents.
I know this is a big topic of conversation with childcare. Judy Tran, she has more on the persistent problem and the recommended solutions. Take a look.
Absolutely.
My daughter is impacted by this, and I'm going to tell you right now, she does not like it.
Yeah.
Does not like it a bit. She admitted, though, that it is going to help her focus more in class.
Well, yeah, because I'd always be looking at my phone. You know, I used to pass notes in class, so I could only imagine if I had a device at my fingertips then, you know?
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens.
I mean, it's good, you know, focus on the learning and put the phone down and learn to not live on social media.
Yeah. Interesting.
And speak to each other.
They're being very, they're very strict about it right now because who's coming to our region? I think Tiffany was going to be on that tour as well, like some of the old greats.
We're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around.
And Paula Abdul is an incredible choreographer and dancer as well.
Yeah.
She taught me everything I know.
Yeah, there you go. Not personally, of course.
No. 2 left feet.
All right, well, coming up later in this half hour, we're going to introduce you to the Maritimers, so we're celebrating a milestone today or tomorrow. And after Brianne's latest look at the weekend forecast, we are heading to Ravens Rest Retreat. It is a
that last photo.
So sweet of the 2 of them, 67. I often ask those who, you know, reach those milestones, like, what's your secret, you know? Because, like, I can't keep anybody around more than a few years, you know? So, like, I like to know. And they're like, you know what, Anna? My parents say this because they've been together over 50 years now. There's nobody else I'd rather hate than this person. You know, like, I love them.
Yeah. But my parents are, it's a lot of work, you know? And you have to take that into consideration. And you have to choose love every single day.
And grow together,
yeah.
You know, because you're different people.
100%. When you start to when you grow, when you have kids, you just become a different person.
And I have 2 best friends who are married to their high school sweethearts. I was like, do you still actually love them? They're like, we do. I'm like, wow.
It's my sister.
Okay. Yep. There's hope, people.
There is hope, Anna, for both of us. As we head into the weekend, though, obviously. Labrador,
happy Friday.
Friday.
Whatever day you like. It is. The weekend is here. Super pumped. Yeah, I'm going to be heading out in just a little bit. I wish to that turquoise water.
I know.
Oh, my gosh.
Sign me up.
I haven't been to a tropical place in years and years and years and years.
Oh, my gosh.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, I'd love to. I would love to go. I love to always have a trip to look forward to. It doesn't have to be a big trip. It could be just, you know, just a little drive somewhere, but I love to have something on the horizon.
Yeah.
Pull me along.
The last trip I went to was Barbados, but, you know, now I know. It was like, it's a tough go. It's a tough go. It was for a bachelorette. It was a lot of fun. But, I mean, times are tough. Funds, you know, they're like, oh, start your little piggy bank, your trip. And it's like 10 cents, you know? And then I go back for the 10 cents. I was like, if I collect $1.25, I can cross the bridge.
Right? Absolutely. But you know what's great is you can save that 5 cents on gas.
It's right. I've got the gas prices coming up. Spoiler alert, they went down everywhere. I'll tell you by how much in a second.
Girl, just speak to me like that again.
I know, it's great news.
They're down.
It's so fun to share good news.
You can put that money in your savings spot to go on vacation.
Love that. Yeah. Now, you might want to get away this weekend if you don't like rain.
Yeah. This evening, when we're going to start to see that rain coming into that western portion of Nova Scotia. Over in Labrador, warm temperatures, sunny skies, and that is continuing into Newfoundland as well. But if you're looking for a retreat and a treat, well, our next guest has you covered.
Me too. I love him.
He's so entertaining, and I love Jason Momoa.
Yeah, well, I'm not super duper familiar with Jason Momoa. So
you will be. Don't
get
you
into
worry.
that.
Don't you worry. So this is interesting. Actor Michael Keaton, who just celebrated his birthday, says he wants to start using his real name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good morning. 8:31 on this Friday morning, Friday, September 6th. So congratulations for those of you who go to school. You made it through your very first week.
Yeah.
A short week for many.
I love that. You know, I'm channeling my first week of school for grade 12.
What color were the skirts at your school?
Literally, like, almost identical to this, except with some yellow.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. We need to pull out some school pictures of ourselves. You'll see how horrible I looked for most of high school. Yeah, hilariously awful.
I mean, grade 12, I had braces, and I didn't love that. So.
In grade 12, eh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's the whole complication with my with my mouth, and braces were necessary.
Well, we would love it if you would share some photos of your back to school with us. We'd actually love to show a few on air. You know, it's never too late to do that.
No, absolutely. We love to see it, especially of the little ones.
Especially the little ones, yes. All right, this Buckets and Borders. You're familiar with the organization. Anna's going to be chatting about them in a second, but real quick, what's that all about?
Yeah, so basically, basically they go to underprivileged areas throughout Canada, redo the basketball courts in order to make them more appealing for kids to be able to go and enjoy a safe space, and you know, just do some outdoor activity.
Great initiative and a great time to get those outdoor activities done early as possible. Yes, and here's some more news you can use, okay? Because a lot of people have been talking about this, and I have the answer. I'm excited to share.
Here we go. I'm excited
in this particular case, in this moment, I do. All right, if you've noticed an uptick in wasps in the population, experts say it's normal this time of year, okay? They may mean stuff works. So when you push the button for the giant spider to pop out at you, it will in fact pop out at you.
100%.
Don't wait till October 30th because they'll all be broken by then.
Exactly, and you know, start thinking of your costumes early, because I always like come in, I'm like, oh my gosh, last year I was working at a bar and I worked on Halloween and I was like, what am I gonna be? And so I had to last minute pull together poison ivy.
I was poison ivy once too. I bet you. Yes. Well, I guess with the hair, what else could we do?
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. I wanted to be Chucky, but I couldn't find overalls.